I've got sunshine. Okay, we'll stop right there. I'm going to leave it to the professionals. First off, I want to introduce these guys. We got David Callender, Gary Beals, Michael Dunstan, Stephen Mulcair, and Travis Foster, the legends of Motown. This is a huge show. You guys are the Temptations. Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good.
I was wondering if we can actually do this entire interview and you guys answer collectively in perfect harmony. You think we can do that?
Give that a go.
Okay. First off, you know, I was so excited when I heard you guys were coming on the show because, you know, as a musician, someone who just truly loves the Motown era, this is probably one of the few genres and times of music that just has stood the test of time. And that's what's remarkable about being a great artist and a great song, is that it stands the test of time. I want to get, let's start with you. First off, why do you think the Motown era continues to thrive decades later?
Believe it or not, this music is our generation's jazz music. Because jazz lasts through the decades. The cats that did that. But we grew up with Motown, all of us. So basically, the reason why it lasts, it was well written, well performed, and you just can't kick it when it's down. It's just like, it goes on and on like the Energizer Bunny.
And the great thing about this this genre and this era is the fact that, you know, it doesn't matter if you play this music right now. It doesn't matter if you're 80 years old or if you are 5 years old. This is a style of music that seems to strike a chord, no pun intended, with all ages. Is that something you agree with?
It's heart and soul. I mean, when you hear the music, it's from the heart. So I think that's why people resonate to Motown music.
And, you know, in the fact that there were so many different artists, there were so many different songs, and you look at, you know, some of these guys are still making music. Stevie Wonder still touring. But what do you think, you know, this music means to people out there? Because, you know, a lot of people, you know, I know when my parents, you know, hear a song like that, you know, when they hear My Girl, it takes them back. Why do you think this music is so nostalgic?
I think it's powerful. It's got something really classic to it. It's got a lot of universal themes, just love and things everyone's dealing with. Everyone is dealing with around the world, I think so. And
I got to point out, you know, the other thing that I notice about the Motown era is the fact that the groups not only had such a great sound, but they had such style and class. And clearly, you guys brought the style to the newsroom.
We've done our best.
Why do you think it was important for the groups of that time to you know, have this certain kind of a presence and not just the style, but also the choreography and the dance moves?
I feel like it comes from a time of dance, where dance was king. We came out of time of jazz, as Michael had said. We came out of the Beatles, so the suit jacket was a little more common than it is now, and the dresses and the gala wear.
And you know, for people who, you know, who love Michael Jackson, but a lot of people have to realize, you know, there might have not been a Michael Jackson if there wasn't, you know, the early era of Motown. For people who are going to maybe check out the show, by the way, April 22nd, The Legends of Motown, you're going to see all of your faves. Some songs from Martha and the Vandellas, one of my all-time favorites. We got Stevie Wonder, the list goes on, Smokey Robinson. What are people going to really experience when they go check out the show?
It's going to take them right back to that era, whether they were there or not. We're all on stage, you got all the choreography, everything's down. You feel transported right back to that 60s era of time of Motown soul. You're just going to feel happy, want to stand up, dance, jump around and sing. It's going to be great.
And I'm guessing, you know, it's also one of these things where, you know, you go to the show and you're looking out into the crowd and you're seeing the looks on the people's faces, and you know that they're thinking back to you know, the 1960s when this music was thriving. But at the end of the day, this is just all about really having a good time, isn't it, guys?
Absolutely, definitely.
Okay, so we got the Temptations. You know, like I was reading some of the hits. The hits by the Temptations, hits for days. My Girl, The Way You Do the Thing That You Do, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, I'm Gonna Make You Love Me, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, I Second That Emotion, and that's just a handful of some of the hits that this group produced. What are you guys gonna be singing to close off the show?
My Girl.
My Girl.
My Girl. Well, I can tell you, I was listening to the sound check. You have to stick around for this, guys. I'm so looking forward to this performance. Thank you so much for coming on the show. I want to remind you of the details once again on Saturday, April 22nd. There's a few tickets still around. This is a limited engagement. Go check out the magic of Motown. You do not want to miss this show. I'm looking forward to your performance, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Stick around for CP24 Breakfast Weekend for a little bit of My Girl. We'll be back.